Hi, my name is Maria Blanchard, and I work at AAHAA Supportive Housing. I am a lead case manager and a peer support counselor. I started using drugs when I was 12 years old. I would party on the weekends, party during the week. I felt like it was all fun and games until I was full-blown addicted to opiates. I'm a single mom of 2 daughters. One is 23 and one is 6. I was with my oldest, her dad, for about 10 years. He was my childhood sweetheart. I couldn't do it anymore. He continued to use drugs and make stupid decisions. I was always stressed out, so I had to end it as hard as it was. About 6 months after we split up, I got a call in the middle of the night that he had been murdered. A guy shot him with an AK-47 and ran away. He ended up getting 4 years in prison. I didn't think I was going to make it through it. I didn't think I could. My sadness and my daughter's sadness, knowing it's not just me. I have to suck it up. What about my daughter? I realized that I had to be strong for her. So I tried to appear strong, but inside I was so broken. He died in 2006. I started using drugs again. Fast forward 2011, I was seeing another guy. We've been together about 4 years. He was amazing to my daughter. He promised her no matter what happened between me and him, he would always be in her life. In 2011, I got a call from Federal Way Police that a Federal Way police officer shot him 11 times and killed him. I didn't think I was gonna be able to make it through. I was so broken. I was destroyed inside. I started using drugs again. I'm now addicted to opiates. All of my friends, my family, everyone kind of just disappeared. Nobody knew what to say to me. We already did this once. Now that it's happened again, people didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to say. And I understand. But it made me angry. It made me sad. I couldn't believe that everybody could just go away when I needed them the most. I continued to get high. I hid it from my daughter the whole time. I thought, who am I as a mother to say, I'm sorry, baby girl. I know your daddy was murdered and I'm all you got. And guess what? Mommy's a drug addict also. I hid it from her. I kept our home. I never had the drug house. My house was never the kicking it spot or the flop house. That was my home for my daughter and me. I went to detox several times, many different ones, and it was never enough. I needed more. So I would get out and I would continue to use. I knew I couldn't go to inpatient treatment for 30 days. What about my daughter? Who was going to take her? What about my house? What about my 2 dogs? Who's going to help me? So I continued to use. In 2014, I decided either I'm going to die or I'm going to end up in prison. I need to try something. Something's got to give. So I went to the methadone clinic, and in my addict mind at the time, I chose methadone instead of Suboxone because I knew if I chose methadone, I could continue to use, but I didn't have to. I knew in the morning I wouldn't wake up dope sick because I had my medicine. I played everything to the fullest. I knew, okay, I know when I'm going to get my random UAs. I will stop using before then so many days before then, so I knew I would be clean. And I did that for about 2 years until I got caught. And they threatened to take my medicine from me. And I worked so hard to get where I was. I had my life back. I was a normal, functioning person. I didn't have to follow the dealer around, sitting in parking lots for hours, waiting for them to meet me. So I was done. I was tired. I was over it. I was exhausted. I was depleted. So I quit using. I knew, game over. You can't do this anymore. Methadone saved my life. I hid being an addict from my daughter her whole life. I decided to tell her after I got clean, and when she grew up, when I knew she could understand it. And I started working at AAHAA Supportive Housing about 2 years ago. I started out as a receptionist, and I am now the lead case manager and peer counselor. I wanted to hide my addiction from a lot of people. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. I thought people would think I was a horrible person because how dare I, knowing I was all my daughter had. When clients would walk through the door and open up to me about their life story, about their trauma, about their addiction, about anything and everything, I knew, why am I hiding this? I can tell people this is my story. Maybe I could help somebody with my story. So working at AAHAA has kept me sober. Me helping our clients helps me as well. It's also my therapy, my NA meeting. They don't realize how much they're helping me at the same time I'm helping them. It helps for me to understand what they're going through. We've been through similar situations, similar trauma, similar addictions. So they know that I understand. So they open up, they accept the help, and that keeps me clean every single day. Being able to come into work every single day and know that all of my coworkers know the true me, the real me. I don't have to hide anything. They know my trauma. They know the life I've lived. They know about my addiction. I'm not judged there. I could be my true, authentic self with my coworkers and my clients. I never thought a single day in my life that all of my trauma, all of my misery, all of my addiction could ever do anything good. I always thought that's going to be the hidden story of me. Everyone that knows me today doesn't know anything about it. Now everybody knows. Now that I'm living my truth, I can be happy. I can help people. I can save lives. And it's my story.